What's up guys, I hope you're all doing great and welcome back to my channel. In this new episode, I'm going to review two products from the house of Ebrahim for Oud. Ebrahim for Oud is an Indian house owned by Mr. Ibrahim Surya, and they are dealing mainly with natural perfumery, and they only deals in attars, in oils, and they don't do sprays. And because of these natural ingredients, the price of their products are a little bit on the higher side. I got two products from this house and both of these products are their best sellers. So let's start our review without a further ado. And the first product I have here is Attars Roohani from the house of Ebrahim for Oud. And by the way, this is not their original presentation. These are my personal bottles. I have received their products in big aluminium flacons from where I have decanted these small bottles for me. I got like around 1 to 1.5 ml of this beautiful scent. You can visit their website to see the original presentation. I'm going to put the link of their websites, and they also have a catalog available on WhatsApp. So I will put both of the links in the description box so you can visit and check by yourself. So here, Attars Roohani. Rohani means spiritual and Attar means oil. So Attars Roohani means the attar for spirituality. And here, this attar smells exactly like its name. It's going to give you that spiritual kind of feel. Let me give you the official notes breakdown first, and then I will try to share my experience with you. So here, as per their official notes breakdown, they have used sandal, jasmine, rose with some florals, citrus, musk, and then there is tonka bean and bergamot. So this is the official notes breakdown, and now I will try to explain you how this attar actually smells. So here I have already applied it on my skin just for the review. So definitely there is a beautiful note of rose and jasmine mixed with a very beautiful soft sandalwood, but sandalwood is not very prominent here. You have to give it a few wearings to discover that note of sandalwood, but mainly there is rose and jasmine with some musky tones, some musky nuances, and then there is a very sweet and smooth touch of saffron. They haven't mentioned saffron here, but I can smell it. And then you will get some very light, beautiful spiciness of amber here. And there is one more thing which is very prominent. There is a very blunt note of betel nut. In our countries like in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, we have these small sweet betel nuts. They crushed these betel nuts into small pieces and then they flavor it. And in the flavoring, there is definitely they use rose and sandal kind of aromas. And it's very famous in Pakistan. We have like Rasili and Fanus, and there are so many other brands, and I'm sure it's the same in India and Bangladesh. They must be having their own brands. So this supari kind of feel is what you are going to get here on the top. So this betel nut type of blunt note, then rose, jasmine, some musky tones, little bit of sweet saffron mixed with very sweet rounded base of sandalwood. It smells like a supari, but in a good way. Don't take it in the bad way, because most of the time people, when they heard that some particular attar smells like a supari, they just ignore it. But here, no, it's not the case here. It smells so beautiful. And then in the final dry down, I was also able to pick a very light and beautiful note of tuberose. I was not able to get any citruses here, to be very fair. I am using this attar, I think, for quite some time now, but I was not able to pick any citrusy nuances here. Maybe this is my nose only. So in the final dry down, you will left with a beautiful combination of soft sandalwood and tuberose. So this is how this attar actually smells. Attars Roohani is a very simple, very traditional, yet a very elegant blend. At the first sniff, you may think that this is a very common blend which is easily available at your local attar stores, but the more you wear it, the more it grows on you, the more you are going to appreciate it. And because of the natural ingredients here, this attar is going to give you a very different kind of experience as compared to those local attar shops products, where they most of the time deals with synthetic products. So once you are used to with natural perfumery, you will never go back to synthetics. Here it's a beautiful blend, very nicely done. Composition wise, it's okay, it's not like mind-boggling or something out of this world, to be very fair, but blending, the quality and the way they have done it is really appreciable. The balance is maintained in a very good way. Beautiful product, obviously natural ingredients, natural feel, very good relaxing kind of feel you will get from this perfume. And as you know that natural perfumery is also used for therapeutical reasoning, for meditation also, so even here you are going to get the same effect. This attar is going to give you that very Sufiana and spiritual kind of feel. It's going to help you in your meditation, it's going to help you in relaxing. If you want to calm down your nerves, this attar is going to help you in that meditation process. I would like to share a method or practice to really enjoy these kind of attars, or to increase your experience for these kind of attars. Just take a shower in the evening time, isolate yourself. I would always like to wear these kind of attars when I want to be alone, when I want to be relaxed, and when I want to calm down. So isolate yourself from other people, take a good shower, wear some nice clean clothes. Try to sit in an open space, not in a room. An open space is more recommended here. Sit, just look at the sky, apply this beautiful attar. Think about philosophy, think about this universe, and see how this attar is going to affect your mind and your thoughts. So this was about Attar Roohani, and now let's talk about the price. So as I have told you earlier that their offerings are not cheap, they are quite expensive. So here this Attar Roohani is going to cost you 5,000 Indian rupees per tola for 10 grams or 12 ml, which is not really cheap. If I will going to convert that amount into UAE dirhams, it will be around 250 dirhams for 1 tola of this oil. But from the quality, from the blending, I can say that it's okay. This price can be justified here. But I'm not going to give you any recommendation here because these offerings are expensive. So it's totally up to you if you want to test them, if you want to buy them. If you have no issue for the money, just give it a try, and I'm sure you are going to like these products. But it's totally up to you. So this was about Attar Roohani from the house of Ebrahim Catalog. And now let's jump to our second product. And here, this is something I like more as compared to Roohani. And here I have Kaif from the house of Ebrahim Catalog. Once again, Kaif is one of their best sellers, and I can see why it is a best seller. Because the composition is so beautiful here. It's sweet, floral and woody concoction. It's more smooth and more rounded as compared to Roohani. Roohani is also good, don't take me wrong, but here this is something exceptionally good. Kaif. So let me give you the notes breakdown first, the official notes breakdown, and then I will try to share my experience with you. So here you will get Indian oud, ruh gulab, saffron, amber, powdery, creamy and rich sweetness of honey. And then there is a mystical note or a mysterious note, which I will try to crack down. So now let me try to explain you how this attar actually smells for me. So yes, it's sweet, it's floral. The first thing you will get here is a beautiful combination of rose and sweet saffron. The saffron is more dominant here as compared to Roohani. There is also jasmine. They have mentioned Hindi oud or Indian oud here, which unfortunately I cannot smell. Indian oud or Hindi oud is a very strong kind of oud. It's very leathery, very woody and barnyardish kind of oud. But here in this blend, you will not get any leathery, strong woody or barnyardish kind of feel, or maybe they have used a little bit of oud as a fixative in the base notes, but it's not dominant. You will not get any strong oud nuances here. And yes, Ruh Gulab is used here. Ruh Gulab is one of the most expensive ingredient. Ruh Gulab, Ruh means the purest oil of rose, the first distillation. When they distill rose, the first few mLs you will get from hundreds of kilos of rose. That purest oil is called Ruh. So Ruh Gulab is already a very expensive ingredient. It's going to cost you a lot. I also have around like half tola of Ruh Gulab in my collection. And here Ruh Gulab is beautifully blended with a very sweet saffron. The quality of the ingredients here are exceptionally good. Very natural products and amazing. And then you will get a touch of ambriness. This is not as spicy as Rohani. Rohani got that spicy touch in it. It's spicy but very little bit, just a touch of ambry spiciness here. And then yes, this is powdery and this is rich, creamy and sweet. Here they said it's a sweetness of honey, but definitely there is no such note, a natural note of honey in natural perfumery. So now let's talk about this mystical note here. So as per my experience, they have used Ruh Genda in this blend, and Ruh Genda is an exceptionally phenomenally beautiful note in natural perfumery. Ruh Genda is a very strong ingredient, very potent. If I will just open the bottle of Ruh Genda in this room, this whole hall is going to fill up with Ruh Genda. And handling Ruh Genda is very difficult, which is very beautifully done here, because if by any chance you messed up with the calculation, a little bit extra, a little bit addition of Ruh Genda is going to overpower your whole composition. It's very hard to control. It's a very strong note, and Ruh Genda smells mouth-watering sweet. It gives you that Indian Pakistani sweet kind of nuances, and it's also floral at the same time. So Ruh Genda is a floral and sweet and very bright kind of note. So here they have blended Ruh Genda with Ruh Gulab, of course saffron, and then in the base I think they have used sandalwood here, because in the dried on you will get that very smooth and creamy kind of woody note. So this was about such a beautiful blend. So this was about Kaif, and now let me give you the price of this beautiful attar. So here, this is one of their premium offer. Here, 1 tola of Kaif is going to cost you 8,500 Indian rupees, which is a little bit too much. It's not cheap. So once again, I'm not going to give you any recommendation. If you can afford, it's up to you. Try to test these products before blind buying, and it's totally up to you. Quality, very nice. Compositions are beautiful. Ingredients are definitely natural here. You will not get any kind of syntheticness. Very beautifully done compositions. Very nice products. So this was my review about Rohani and Kaif from the house of Ebrahim for Oud. I hope you liked it. Until the next video, take care and bye. Put your scent on and stay fragrant.